It's National Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and as we learned in our last hour, really early detection is the key.
That's right, but prevention is even more crucial, and Dr. Steve is here with how your daily routines can help that. Dr. Steve?
Hey Francis, that's right ladies, it's all about prevention, and many of us now buy products with SPF to be on the safe side, but the question is that enough? Well, board certified cosmetic and medical dermatologist for L'Oreal Paris, Dr. Gerstner, is back with the details. Good to see you again.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So let's break down the SPF. Yeah. So many people, they're so confused. I mean, we see SPF, you know, 15, 30, 45, 50, 60 and more.
What does that mean?
How much do we really need?
Exactly.
Yeah, what does it mean?
You know, I think when you're out in the sun, you need SPF 50. This gives you 50 times the protection besides the bare skin. So really for day to day, SPF 15 or 30 is fine, but when you're really out in the sun, you need greater.
Right, and especially if you're fairer, right? Because it's about how much time you're going to burn, right?
Precisely, exactly. And you need to reapply. The FDA guidelines say that you need to reapply every 50 minutes.
All right, Suki, you got that. She asked before, how often do I reapply? Every 15 minutes. What about if you're active? 50, I'm sorry.
50,
what
yeah.
if you're active and you're out there and you're sweating, things like that?
Exactly. If you're in the water, if you're wiping it off with a towel, you should reapply as well. But normally it gives you about 50 minutes in the sun.
Okay,
and they're not waterproof any longer. They're water resistant. So you need to really look for those labels.
All right, read them, clarify, know what you're talking about. Okay, now there's a lot of cosmetics that have SPF in them.
Yes.
So when you think about cosmetics, is that enough protection?
That's not enough protection. This is just another extra wonderful bonus that you have on. You could have a BB cream on, you could have a lipstick on that has sunscreen on, but you need to have another layer of protection first.
Right, so that's not going to be enough to get you through your day. And especially like you talk about reapplying, it's certainly not going to be enough. Okay, so there's also moisturizers that are available for people. What do you suggest for people when they get a moisturizer?
Yes, you need an SPF with 15 to 30 in it. This could be your daily moisturizer. Every day after you shave, you should be putting that moisturizer on with your sunscreen. You know, and I appeal to patients' vanities. They may not be thinking about melanoma or skin cancer, but they don't want to get wrinkles. And if their daily moisturizer has that SPF in it, then that's going to help protect them from the wrinkles and UV damage.
Right. Okay, so there's also different ways that you can get SPF, right? Yes. There's lotions, there's oils, right? There's sprays. What is the best, or is there a best?
Find one that you like and that your kids love. Like mine love the oils. They love how it feels on their skin. They love the scent to it. So mine use the L'Oreal Sublime Oil. But find one that yours like. Some kids complain their skin looks white or ghosty. So you need to find a consistency that's good for your skin and that you like and that you'll wear.
I find the sprays work great for kids because if you can get your kid to sit still for 2 minutes and you can spray them and you can get that protection and you don't miss any spots.
You don't, especially the scalp. The scalp is a very common area to get sunburn. Men get sun cancers on the ear and the scalp. So really having those sprays, those clear mists, you can get into the scalp better. So really just kind of play around with the different formulations.
All right, Dr. Gerstner, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right, for more of Dr. Gerstner's tips and more from the L'Oreal Paris Connection and a partnership with Melanoma Research Alliance, log on to our website, pix11.com. Guys, pick over here.
I didn't know it was every 50 minutes. Like, that's not a lot of time. It's like you got to stay on top of those kids.
And he says by the time we put the SPF on before work, by the time we go after work, it's done. Not effective.
Full-time job. All right. It is 8:26 and next.